my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today we are doing another empties video. I can tell it's time because my box of empties started to overflow. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because we all know I have the ability to ramble, and these could potentially be long if I don't watch myself. So the first category is always cleansers. Let's start with these guys here. So first off, the two cleansers that I finished would have to be the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser and the Vitamin C Beauty Sea Salt Coconut Face Scrub. So I love the CeraVe cleanser. It is so incredible for helping me to prevent acne, but I really did go through that quickly. I talked about that in the video where I reviewed it. I thought I was going through it quickly. Sure enough, I finished it quickly as well. So just something to know, I honestly just think it's the design of the tube. For some reason it flies out really quickly. You end up using more than you need. But that said, it's still affordable, so it's something I can see myself repurchasing, going to try to get through some other products first. But yeah, it's a very good cleanser for acne-prone skin. The Vitamin C Beauty Scrub, this is actually a really nice scrub if you're hesitant about physical exfoliators. This one is not too harsh. It turns out Ara was the one using a lot of this, so that's a big reason this is an empty. I really should say that about my videos. These empties videos, it's quite possible that there was another person using these in addition to me if it ever seems like, wow, that's a lot of skincare. I was really surprised by how much I enjoy this brand. The sizes are so massive on these products. They're so inexpensive, but the one drawback is this is a very scented brand, so that is something to know. I can use scented cleansers, but certainly something to know. I also finished off an Ole Henriksen Clean Truth Foaming Cleanser. It's an enjoyable product to use. You don't necessarily need to ever spend this much on cleanser, but it's a nice product to use. Very scented, very, very fun. And obviously when it comes to skincare, some people are not looking for that and some people are. The Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water. So with this product, I said in my Derma E review that I was going to slowly revisit the brand, and I did. However, I gotta say, a lot of the reason this is in this empties video is because I accidentally poured half the bottle down the drain. Yep. This is the type of product that made me realize how much I appreciate stoppers on products that are extremely liquid in nature. So unfortunately, I can't tell you as much about this as I'd like to for it being this big of a bottle, but it seemed like it was going well. I do think my hypothesis of a limit to the amount of essential oils in a skincare routine, it could hold true. But that said, you can't beat Bioderma Sensibio. I think it's the best micellar water out there, especially if you do have more sensitive skin. This is the one that I would recommend over all the others, and probably my default at this point. Here's some makeup removers. I did finish off the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is the travel size, and I finished the original before the rose. I still do have the rose one to finish, but yeah, it's a great product as well. Also finished off a Lancome by Facile and a Clinique Take the Day Off. Both of these are really good products for removing every last bit of makeup. I'd say by Facile is a little tiny bit better, especially if you're wearing, heavy waterproof type of makeup, but Clinique's Take the Day Off also works just about as well. Let's talk about essence and face mist next, and before you think I go through crazy amounts of face mist, let me just say all of these I was starting to run pretty low on, and I realized, we need to just pan those. We need to pan those so we have more empty bottles around for filling with isopropyl alcohol, just saying. I actually finished more than this, including the Physicians Formula Insta-Ready Setting Spray. I've got an empty Amaravixa Queen of Hungary mist. I just got really determined to finish my face mist, and I pretty much substituted these for toner. But let's talk about the essence first. This is the Primera Miracle Seed Essence, and I believe this is the first full-size essence that I've ever finished in my life. I was a little hesitant on whether I personally needed to add an essence, but once I found both this and the Cacao essences, those have just been my absolute favorites. The fresh kombucha essence is also really good. So I became a fan of essence. I will say, again, this is the one I finished first, so I think it probably is the one that I've liked the most. I find this one to be a really good choice for really any skin type, whether you have sensitive skin, whether you have oily skin. I think it'll work for you. It seemed to hydrate me without causing any acne. If anything, it actually helped me prevent acne, even though it technically doesn't have any anti-acne ingredients. It just seemed that it did. Absolutely beautiful product. This was gifted to me by the brand. I still can see myself repurchasing it, but I gotta finish some stuff first. I gotta finish everything first. And with all these mists here, the H2O Aqua Defense and the June Jacobs Neroli Hydrating Mist are both nice, but they're a little expensive, and I feel like you don't need to necessarily over-splurge on mists anymore. I say that knowing full well that I love the Amaravixa Queen of Hungary mist. That is this one right here, but that is isopropyl alcohol in there now. But the thing is, I do feel like Pixi has a lot of good options. The Rose Glow Mist over here is a nice one. It is very oily, so I do think I prefer the Hyaluronic Milky Mist just a little bit more. This one can get quite out of control very easily. So what I've repurchased is the Hyaluronic Milky Mist. The Pure Miracle Mist, this is a really good one too, but know that it has a high citrus content, so it probably will not work for everybody, but it also has fulvic acid, and for some reason fulvic acid can actually be a very good anti-acne ingredient, and for me it's been. So let's go ahead and talk about serums next. I kind of have these sorted, hopefully it makes sense as I go through them. So my two exfoliating serums are over here. Of course, Good Genes just, it's such a good product. I've heard that it's been reformulated. I've heard the price has been dropped. I don't know what is going on, but I can tell you I loved the old one. I never loved the price tag, but I sure did love it. It is a soothing exfoliating serum, so hard to find. The Pixi Glow Tonic Serum is kind of similar, but this one is a lactic base, or at least it was, whereas this is glycolic, which makes it so the Glow Tonic Serum kind of penetrates the skin deeper and feels more intense, whereas this feels more gentle. They both work. They both work for, I'd say, kind of different purposes, to be honest with you. I find Good Genes a little more line smoothing, and Glow Tonic a little more anti-acne. The Fresh Vitamin Nectar Glow Juice Antioxidant Face Serum, they did gift me this a while ago. The way I ended up using this is, in particular, when I had a skincare routine I was following that I felt was a little low in antioxidants, this was really nice to add into it. It is scented, much like Fresh's entire brand is. That sounded like a very trailing off sentence. But yeah, I did like it. Just something to note. For some reason, I seem to be very hit or miss with whether Fresh's products work on my acne-prone skin or not. This is one that did. Ooh, this right here. This is the brand Luxus. So this is the Professional C Serum, 20% L-ascorbic acid. It's basically very similar to the SkinCeuticals. Wow, this is such a good vitamin C. This was gifted to me as well, and I believe this is a very new product. This is the glass bottle of vitamin C that I broke. I could not be more heartbroken because, well, this is one. I got two of these. I was so incredibly heartbroken because it's so good, and I actually cannot repurchase this. This is actually medical grade, clinical grade, whatever you call that, only available through spas. What I've really come to believe with the vitamin C versus the derivatives is that L-ascorbic acid is what I would pick for anti-aging purposes, whereas derivatives might have different benefits, the way sodium ascorbyl phosphate helps against acne. But yeah, for just anti-aging, L-ascorbic acid. If you ever do see this brand, know that it is very good. And more affordable and easier to purchase products, this is the Inkey List Beta Hydroxy Acid. This is something that I haven't yet placed my order for. I've gone through a couple of samples lately of salicylic containing products, but it's because I'm waiting for the ordinaries. I'm waiting for the ordinaries. If it doesn't come soon, I'm gonna have to repurchase this. It's a couple dollars more. It's the same thing. Really? That's 2% salicylic. That's what it is. And then the Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot. This is 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, which I would rank second in my personal experience in terms of vitamin C's for anti-aging, but it is more stable, and it is not as pH sensitive. It's not as whiny of a product as L-ascorbic. L-ascorbic's so whiny, such a whiny baby. These are nice. The texture is a little different when you first start using them, but they are solid products. And then last, this was gifted to me as well, the Dr. Lily Fan Probiotic Age-Defying Eye Serum. I have to be honest that I really had a change of heart about eye serums. I used to say that I thought they were too expensive for the amount, but I've come to realize that a good eye serum actually does do different things than just using a regular serum, and I will tell you, they last a long time. You don't need as much as your face serum. So I gotta be honest with you guys, I feel like I'm changing my tune here, but I do think that if you're really struggling with under eye circles or under eye puffiness and your eye cream alone just isn't doing enough, I actually do think that an eye serum might be a good idea for you, because again, this thing lasted me, how many months? Was that 4 or 5? A very long time. Alright, next category is moisturizers. I want to make sure I don't forget what was gifted to me, and 3 of these were, so let me get that out of the way. This was gifted by the brand, the Saturday Skin was gifted by the brand, and this was gifted by Credit Think. Okay, so first off, we got one eye cream here this time. It's so random what I finish and what I don't. I think, was it last Empties video, we had a ton of eye products, and this time we just have one, but somehow all of these moisturizers. So this was my favorite of the Stress collection. Really great collection. I've now moved on to the serum. I'm trying to kind of conserve these and just use one at a time, because the anti-inflammatory benefits of this entire line are incredible. If your skin is stressed out, I highly recommend this entire line. Again, the eye cream was my personal favorite, but I loved the whole line. The Saturday Skin Pretty Pop Probiotic Power Whipped Cream. Okay, so with this product, I feel like I was hard on it initially because it does contain alcohol, and I flip-flopped a lot on, you know, where I stand with that. There's a lot of people who will not touch skincare that contains alcohol. I've had good results with alcohol-containing products. It's just been kind of, I don't quite know if I should be recommending or not recommending these products, but I'm just going to tell you my honest experience with the product. Just the product itself, I love. I really do love this, especially for dry skin. It is a whipped, creamy, beautiful moisturizer that works really well on my skin. I might even repurchase this. I really might. I really liked it. I find myself incredibly picky with probiotic skincare for as much as I love the principle, but I gotta say, it's a really good one. Finished the Ole Henriksen Nurture Me Moisturizing Cream. Won't repurchase it, just way too much scent in this particular one. This is the one that smells like, oh, hold on, I gotta, whew, a creamsicle? I guess this smells like a creamsicle. It's not my favorite product from Ole Henriksen. I ended up finishing it off on my décolleté because I didn't want to risk it on my face, so will not repurchase. But this right here, what a surprising little hidden gem. The Lab Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Calming and Cream, sensitive and dry skin. Yeah, this is gorgeous. No scent in here, no fragrance in here, no alcohol in here, just very straightforward, not overpriced. Nice packaging, great packaging, really good product. Finished my ordinary 100% plant-derived squalane. You can't argue with squalane. You get your money's worth so much. A little goes such a long way. How long did this last me? A year? Really great. I love this. And then here's 2 products that I used at night. So this one I loved so much, I absolutely was going to cut the tube and get every last bit out of here. The Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Great product. No fragrance, no alcohol, just a really nice night mask. You can put this on over moisturizer or just use it on its own. Ugh, it's a winner from Clinique. And then the Luxme Pure Nautica Melt. You guys, I've been such a fan of Luxme for so many years. This is a great product. It is incredibly straightforward. The way that I like to use this, it's such a thick texture, but it basically is an oil. So what I do is I scoop out some, well, they repackaged it. This is the old packaging. But it comes out really thick. You put it anywhere where you want extra hydration, and then by morning, you just have, your skin is so much more plump wherever you put this. So I started to use this on my forehead. I was using it on my smile lines. Just, oh, it's so good. I've got one more container of this, but I have to tell you guys something, and it's so sad. Oh, this is so incredibly sad to say. The owner of this brand, who was only in her 30s and yet had done so many great things throughout her life, unfortunately, she passed away recently, so, you know, my condolences to her friends and family and her coworkers. She was such an inspiring person, but, you know, hopefully her legacy does go on, because, again, the amount of things that she did in her life were just incredible. Alright, next up we've got masks and other stuff that was looming in my slimy bag. Any of you keep empties and know exactly what I'm talking about? Okay, so the Nuxe Mask Creme Fraiche Debut. I actually really like this because this is one of few leave-on masks, and that's something I've talked about so many times. I love leave-on masks. I don't see a point of having to wash off a hydrating mask. And yeah, this is one where you don't have to wash it off, which just makes sense. The Givenchy Hydra Sparkling Express Fresh moisturizing masks. These were gifted by the brand. These were really nice. I love the idea. I love that you just open it and take out what you need. Much less waste. Very scented though. That is the one drawback with these. Somehow I was able to use them, thankfully. So I guess the fragrance that Givenchy uses works out for me. And one other really big benefit, these actually fit my face. I actually did not get these in my hair, which is a tremendous con that I have with so many face masks. Do I have a small face? Is that what you all are trying to tell me? But anyway, yeah, if most face masks are too big for you, this is one that actually isn't. Very nice, very fast masks as well. They're only meant to be used for 5 to 10 minutes, and I feel like you still do get the benefits of them. So, yeah, in spite of this being, as you can tell, a luxury brand, it's actually weirdly not a high price because of the design, I guess. And yeah, I liked it. Just very scented. Finished off a bunch more eye masks. The Wander Baggage Claim Gold eye mask, wouldn't repurchase those. Absolutely have repurchased the Skin Iceland Hydro Cool for me and eye gels. I've talked about these so much at this point. Oh yeah, I also tried their plumping lip gel. I think these products are pretty goofy, but I guess in terms of comparing this to what I've tried, this probably was the best that I've tried. I actually felt like I did see a little difference with these, whereas I didn't with Patchologies. Not enough to buy it though. You can get the same thing from a lip gloss, in my opinion, of course. Tried a couple more of these Pilatum sheet masks. These are actually quite nice. The Antioxidant Coffee Bean Hydrogel Mask. I believe I got these from the Riley Rose. Oh no, I'm actually mad at Riley Rose. I forgot about that. I did buy these from Riley Rose, and they came expired to me. That's not cool. Is Riley Rose still in business though? I think they struggled a lot, so whatever. I used them anyway. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. The H2O Oasis Water Infused Hydrating Gel Mask. This was one of my absolute favorites. Nothing irritating in here. This is such a problem with so many sheet masks. This was one that wasn't, and they discontinued it. More of these Sisa Hyaline masks. I thought I used more of these. Probably threw them out by accident. These were gifted to me as well. Really nice masks, though non-irritating as well. The I'm Sorry for My Skin Jelly Mask. I do believe that this was in the Yes Style Mask Monday. So this would have been gifted by Yes Style. But yeah, this one right here, actually really nice. The Jelly Mask Brightening. Probably one of my favorites out of all of the masks that I've tried from those so far. And then these, so recently I put up a video about the problem with kids' skincare. So I started trying to look for more products geared towards kids just so I could find something that was non-irritating. This is nice, but I don't know where you're going to find it because I found these at Big Lots for 10 cents each. And they're great. They're great. There's nothing irritating in here. They're just cute little sheet masks made for kids. Still too big for my face, still got in my hair. They don't fit like that, just FYI. Or I have a tiny face. I don't know. I really want to tell you guys more about this, but all I've got is townlygirl.com. I could not find these on their website, but again, I found them at Big Lots for 10 cents, so I don't know, maybe they just didn't succeed with these, but that's a shame. It's a shame. They're actually good. And then the Ole Henriksen Truth on the Glow Cleansing Cloths and Philosophy Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleansing Cloths. I do like the Philosophy more. These aren't products that I use every day, so using 25. You can do basic math, Alice. Come on. Using 25 over the last couple of months is actually kind of surprisingly high. I'm not sure how I used so many. Oh, I bet it was Aura. Both of these do have scent, and they're not something I would rely upon for daily use, but for, you know, quick emergencies, they're good to have. We're going to fly through the supplements and body products today. So this right here is a 2-month supplement regimen of somebody who studied nutrition, if you're curious. So I went back to the Deeply Rooted by Hush and Hush. These were gifted by the brand. These are such a complete hair supplement that I don't need any other supplements with these, but I do take my Hum Skin Heroes Pre and Probiotic because I always will, because it helps me more against acne than genuinely anything else I've tried. And what I started doing is, because these do contain hyaluronic acid, but I don't know how much, I dropped down to taking one of these per day, giving me 60 milligrams of hyaluronic acid. So again, the only thing not pictured here would be the calcium that my doctor told me to take. This is all of what I would consider supplementary supplements. And then of body products, my little baby, I finished off my baby, now I'm on a full size again. And then the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. This was gifted by the brand. This was the mango scent. Really liked it. Really, if you like mangoes, you'll probably like this. Wow. Helpful. I don't usually do a lot of body products, but I wanted to say how much I love Rituals. If you've never tried a product by Rituals, what I would highly recommend to you is the foaming shower gels. Ugh, they're amazing. You never need to buy shaving cream with these because it's an all-in-one. I love Rituals. I already told you guys that I hate this recently, in whatever Physicians Formula video that was, so I decided to try to use this up on my body. As you can see, it is not completely empty. But your girl thought, oh, that's fine, I've been enjoying it on my body, it was a nice use for it, so I'll just open it. Tried to open it, cut the absolute crap out of my fingers. Pretty much healed now, you can see the scar right there, so we're throwing this away. Why would you make a bottle that cannot be opened? Why would you do that? So last section for this video, I thought I would group together all of my mini sizes, my sample sizes, just in case, you know, if this is not enough of an empty for you, you can end the video here, but I'll really quickly run through a bunch of samples that I've been trying. So 2 Clinique toners. The Moisture Surge Face Spray is incredible. I love this. One of my absolute favorites, whereas the original clarifying lotion, whoa, it's like putting straight alcohol on your face. No. No, no, no. See, that's my deal with alcohol in a nutshell. I think too much is a bad thing, but perhaps it can be formulated decently into a product. This, however, ain't it. Do you mean ain't it? Yeah. Tata Harper's Resurfacing Serum. It's okay, but it is very expensive for what it is. The Clinique Acne Solutions Clinical, 1.5% salicylic, or is it 1%? I talked about this in the Ulta video. In a nutshell, it's fine. It's more expensive than it needs to be. At least get it for 50% off if you're interested in it. I guess I have no full-size oils because I've been sampling other oils. The Kiehl's CBD Herbal Concentrate, this is nice, but I gotta give it to Herbivore. Theirs is better. Glam Glow's Star Potion Liquid Charcoal Clarifying Oil. This isn't bad. I'd actually say Glam Glow's been improving in my personal opinion, but I don't think you really need charcoal in an oil. It just makes your face turn, well, go figure. So yeah, it's okay though. It's not bad. It just doesn't need the charcoal. I feel like we had that conversation kind of often about how brands put ingredients in that you're just kind of like, but why? You had a fine product without that. Lancer's Omega Hydrating Face Oil, I really liked that one. The Murad Multivitamin Infusion Oil, it's okay. Probably won't repurchase it though because it doesn't stand out enough for its price, personally. 3 moisturizers here. The Boscia Cactus Water Moisturizer, a little bit sticky. I don't mind it, but I don't see myself repurchasing it. It's just, yeah, it's pretty slimy. It's weird. It's very strange texture on that one. The Drunk Elephant Protein Polypeptide Cream. We all got this as a birthday gift last year, right? So it's really nice. This is a good peptide moisturizer. I really wanted to try this brand, Aurelia Probiotic Skincare. This is their Cell Revitalized Night Moisturizer. This is really nice. This is nice. It is pricey. Hard for me to say if I'll repurchase it at this time, but out of my long list of probiotic skincare that I've tried with a lot of, no, I don't think it's worth it, this one might actually be worth it. I thought it was pretty good. The Clarins Contour Body Treatment Oil, it's okay. I personally like scented body oils and a little bit less expensive than this one. Yep, that's right. When it comes to body products, give me scent because my body can handle it. Why not, right? Quite a few lip products here. I always love my Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapies. The Hanalei Lip Treatment. This is actually nice. I got one of these years ago in an Ipsy bag, and then I got another one recently. Yeah, that's really nice. The Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. This one is also a really nice product. I was very happy with it. And then the Zitsticka, I guess that's just its name. Yeah, this is supposed to be one of those dissolving needle-containing hydrocolloids, I guess. I'm really not sure that this gave me any advantage. I'm not sure. I only tried one, so I don't want to be too hard on it. It worked, but I'm just not sure. We need to do a control here of this up against just a hydrocolloid in itself to see if you're really getting an advantage with the Zitsticka. Let me know if you guys tried more than just one of these. So that wraps up my empties. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.